natural resources, particularly there are number of natural resources. We consume water, we consume soil, and we consume all the 5 elements from nature. From ocean ecosystem, I have discussed some concept. 70% you have sea water. 97.5% of earth water is not drinkable. Only 2.5% is a fresh water. Fresh water in the sense drinkable. I have told you lakes, no, in previous class, lakes. A different ecosystem I have taken. In lake, have you seen, is all the lake are fresh lake or drinkable lake? Caspian Sea, I have told you, no. Where is Caspian Sea? It is in between Russia, in between all European countries. The Caspian Sea is the largest lake, but it is a saltwater lake. Number of lakes are there, but it cannot be consumed. So that is why the percentage of drinkable water is slowly reducing. Rivers can be consumed, but not all lakes. So that is the difference. If you are taking drinkable water in the sense, there are only two sources. What are they is, you have 70% of water is in ice caps and glaciers. Now only 30% is groundwater. Groundwater is India, particularly India depends on groundwater. More than river water, we depend on groundwater. So two sources of water is, we take from groundwater or from the river. See, some countries or some places don't even have groundwater, also the river. Imagine the places like Saudi Arabia. Do they have groundwater source? No, they are very desert area. In desert area, you cannot bore. If you are even boring, you will not get water. Groundwater depletion. Do they have rivers? No. Do they have lake? No. But how they are living in the sense, that is why the Saudi Arabian countries slowly changing into desalination. What do you mean by desalination? Removing the salt. Around the desert, I have shown you number of oceans will be available. If rainfall is very less or 25 centimeter, then deserts will be formed. Now, the deserts don't even have groundwater and the river in the sense, they have a concept called desaltation. What they can do, deserts can go for solar energy. They can create electricity. What is RO? See, we are having drinking water, no, RO water. What is RO water? Reverse osmosis. You need a parameter of desaltation in order to have your water needs. Now only less than 1% of available lake, river and reservoirs can be directly consumed. Now, according to around 220 crore of people around the world, not in India, around the world 220 crore of people are not having enough water. What are the sources? These are number of sources where we can get water. Surface water, surface in the sense we can get from river, lake, reservoir. This I have told you. Groundwaters are aquifers. Now wells, boreholes, etc. These are all available below the ground. Next thing is rainwater harvesting. And yes, all the corporations are giving rainwater harvesting guideline in order to get direct water from the source. This is what I told, desaltation. Desaltation means you can convert all the salt water into drinkable water. Commonly used in Middle East, Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates. These places they are using springs and glaciers. When you go to hills or mountains, there will be a small tunnel where the water will flow. That is called a spring. If you go to Himalayan region, have you visited Coorg, Talakaveri? There you have that spring water, no? In a small place, you will be having that water. From there, the Kaveri river starts to flow. That is called a spring. Where from the mountain, a small place where it is collected, it is called a spring. Then in Alps Andes, you have, now, this is a major statistics. They say that globally, a place where you have less than 1700 m³ of water, it is called water stress region. You have a total figure of 2070 m³ of water around India. The red colors, wherever you see red color, these states are lacking drinking water. 1100 m³ of water. This is meter cube of water which is only available in Karnataka. Now you see the places which are safe and drinkable water is, you can see Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Nagaland, etc. These are the safe place. By this, can you understand place where you are having 0 degree centigrade or minus degree centigrade also doesn't get water? Can you see? Ladakh, Ladakh is what kind of place? Icy place, and it will go beyond minus 10, 20 also. There is a severe scarcity of drinking water. Don't think that if you go to Switzerland you will be flooded with water. No, there will be water scarcity. Drinkable water is different. Having ice and negative temperature is different. More than Rajasthan. You see, Rajasthan have how many meter cube of water per capita? Per capita means per person how much water is available naturally. 500 meter cube of water is available. You see, Rajasthan, more than Rajasthan, Ladakh is having less water. You see here. So don't think that the places which are very cool have more drinkable water. This is the scenario. And Rajasthan and Ladakh are the severe place, and South India, as you can see, most of the places are having less drinkable water. This is a scenario of 2024, not so beyond. I am showing the statistics of 2024. Till now we are having in this state. Now in South India, only Kerala state have sufficient quantity of water. It is normal level. You see, 1900 meter cube of water is available. They are the safest place. In southern part of India, they have highest source of drinkable water. Now, yes, major source of drinkable water is 60% is nearly contributed by groundwater. India is also not dependent on river water. India depends on how much? 60% we depend on groundwater only. That is why government says that you have to install rainwater harvesting, etc. The challenges we have is India holds 4% of the fresh water only. Globally, 96% is not available in India. This is the statistics. 18% of global population supported by that. Now challenges. In 1951, we had a per capita availability. This is particularly in India. We had a water availability of 5,177 meter cube per year of water was available. Now, but in 2025, 1,341 m cube is only available in the projection. Now, there is a guideline that if you are living in a place, if your place have water stress, that means 1,700 m cube, that state or that country will be having water stress. That means there will be fight for water. There will be water scarcity, high demand of water supply. So we will be paying money and getting a good water. That is called water stress. Water scarcity is less than 1000 meter cube per year is there, then it is called water scarcity. Now in India, you see what are the places we have water stress. Which state? Sir, if you go to which state where you will not get water stress? 1700 is the rate. What are the states which are facing less than 1700? How many states are there? More than 80% of the states doesn't have drinkable water. Which state is very safe? You can see Arunachal Pradesh. These states are only safe. Every states are under water stress and water scarcity. Water scarcity level is how much? 1000 meter cube per year is there. Then it is called water scarcity. What do you mean by scarcity? Lack of demand. People are in need of that. You see all the South Indian states nearly have 1000 or plus. You have to understand, sir, now as an engineer what you can do, you have to promote. What you have to promote? You have to understand that we does not depend on the river water, we have to depend on groundwater. For groundwater, how to recharge? Rainwater harvesting. You have to build rainwater harvesting. Every building should have rainwater harvesting. And if you are in rural place, you should have check dams. Have you heard this check dams? Check dams are the place wherever there is water, they will provide a small obstruction. By that obstruction, the water will stop. If the water is stopping, automatically it will infiltrate below the ground, the recharge will happen. So, challenges available in the drinking water. Yes. Quality aspect. So far I have discussed with you how much availability of water is there. What are the Indian statistics of water. Now third thing is quality aspect. You have water. How to trust that? Sir, shall I trust the water? Or if my water which is available in my house, is it safe to drink or not? There are 10 to 12 number of ideas are there, components are there. If it is okay, then you can drink. Then you will not have water-borne disease. First thing is color. Water color should be clear, free from turbidity. You see that this is called turbid water. If there is more solids, settlable solids, microbial things are there, then it is called turbid water. Always the color of water should be free from turbid. That means drinkable water should be like this. Taste. Sir, how to taste the water and check that it is okay to drink? It should not have three things. What are they? Metallic taste will come. It should not come. If it is coming, there is a component fluoride. Arsenics are metallic components which you should avoid that water. Salty and chemical taste. If it comes according to taste, you have to classify. Next thing is turbidity. How much should be the turbidity is less than 5 NTU. This should be the turbidity. Next thing is temperature. For a drinkable water, normal water, it should be less than 25 degrees centigrade. Quality is pH should be greater than 6.5 and less than 8.5. It is, if it is less than 6.5, it is called what? Acid. It is not water, it is acid. Now it is greater than 8.5, it is called what? Base or alkaline, alkalinity. So this level you should not drink. Hardness. Checking the hardness, it should have less than 200 to 600 milligram per liter and it does not cause any major health disease. Have you seen this kind of problem in any of your house? Your components. It might be cap, the cap of the pipe. It might be some sink or water heaters. There will be some white particles will be there which will be stagnating. Have you seen this? This is called hardness. If any of your place, if your components or piping accessories are having this kind of rust or formation, this is due to what? Hardness. Think that the hardness is more than 600 milligram per liter. Now, sir, is it safe or I am living in a safe place? In the sense, hardness is not a major issue. It will create only one thing called what? Scaling. Wherever it is sticking like this component is called scaling. So, this is not much harmful. This is due to hardness. Toxic chemicals. There are number of toxic chemicals. First thing is fluoride. Some person or some kids, their teeth will be like dull or some patches will be there. They are unaware that why my teeth or the patches are available in my teeth. The reason is they are drinking water. If their water has high fluoride content, very mild fluoride will be like that and very severe fluoride will be like this. They will be not having any internal disease, but due to their unknowing consumption of water, if the fluoride content is greater than 1.5 milligram per liter, then it will create fluorosis. Sir, you are telling fluorosis and fluoride, these contents are there. How I can check is, you can take your house water, if you are having groundwater, take a small sample of water and bring it to the department. Testing facility is there. We will test fluoride, hardness, and salt, calcium oxide, etc. We will check and give you the properties of water. Is it safe to consume or not? We will be giving. Or number of consultancies are there. You can check that and you can have. Why? Because due to water we will get more disease, communicable disease. What is communicable disease? It can transfer. If you consume that water, it will be transferred. Next thing is called nitrate. If nitrate percentage is greater than 45 milligram per liter, then you will be having blue baby syndrome. Can you see the blue color? You will be having slight blue color in your skin. Next thing is called arsenic. Arsenic is 0.01. This is a metal. Arsenic is a metal. If you drink that water, metallic taste will be there. If it is like that, the people who are working, their hands are becoming dark patches. How this dark patches will come? They might be a laundry people. They might be working in some river. If they are washing the clothes in the river, constantly after some period, their hand will become this kind of thing. This is because toxic arsenic. This will lead to cancer and skin disease, etc. Next thing is called lead. Sir, what happens if you consume 0.01 milligram per liter lead? You will be having brain problem. What will be the problem? Affects the brain development. You can see the head diameter will increase. Have you seen certain kids, small kids, head diameter will get increase. This is due to the problem of lead. So if it is 0.01, then this will create then total dissolved solids. should be less than 500 milligram per liter. This is not a severe problem. If you have hardness, then following things will get affected in your house. What are they? Washing machines, sink taps will get frequent block. Now, have you tasted different waters? If you buy Bisleri, it will be having one taste. If you have Aquafina, then Rail Neer, etc. All they say that it is drinkable water. But have you tasted the difference? Each and every drinkable water will have different taste. That depends on one component called softness. That softness is dependent on this process. This is called total dissolved solids. If your water is not tasty, then it is called hard water. If your water is tasty, then it is called soft water. So what is the range of soft water is 0 to 50. If your hardness level is there, then your water will be soft. I have told you in first slide, reverse osmosis process for desaltation. If you have RO plant water, your water will be soft. Next 50 to 100 will be moderate hard, very hard and mineral water. I have mentioned if you are going to any 5-star hotels, the water will be very costly, 150 rupees. The same water will be 15 rupees in railway station. There is a much higher difference in the sense they are called mineral water. Mineral water is, they will not take all the required essential minerals. If you completely reverse osmosis, what will happen? You will not at all get any mineral, but your water will be very tasty. If your water is not fully tasty, it has some mineral. That is why if you buy 150 rupees, you go to 5-star hotels, that water will be not fully tasty, but it is mineral water. It consists of some minerals which is essential. That water will be around 300 to 500, which is called mineral water. They are also called as tap water. These are the places you can find. Next thing is biological. Third thing, first thing I have told physical, second is chemical, third thing is biological. Biological means it might be due to bacteria and virus. What are the bacteria the water should not have is microbial contamination such as E. coli and coliform bacteria. These two are contaminant. If you drink that, you will be getting diarrhea and stomach oriented disease. See, chemical things will create brain damage. I have told you fluoride will create or arsenic will create brain damage, cancer will come. But microbial activity will not extend to that much. It will be lasting you in your health for 1 week or 15 days long. That's all. It will not go beyond that. So the virus such as rotavirus, have you know that how many vaccinations you have had? There is a vaccine for every child. Rotavirus vaccination will be done. It is very costly. 2,500 to 3,000 rupees they will ask. Why they are asking is, it is for preventing the water oriented disease for a born baby. And radiological activities are there. So this is the symptoms of hepatitis, and this is a rotavirus which is a oral vaccine. This, it has to be done for every child which is 6 weeks old. Why? Because if the baby is consuming water, that water has virus, in the sense it will directly affect the child. So this is one of the vaccination which has to be done in order to prevent the virus oriented diseases. In a single snap, you can see all the values. So far I have discussed slide by slide, but in single slide you can see the standard guidelines. What are the two guidelines your water should have? One thing what you can do is, you can bring your house water to the department to check. Other thing, if you give 500 rupees, there are number of consultants, they will check your house water and give you this level. This level should be there. What are the levels? One thing is BIS standard. What are they? Bureau of Indian Standard, which is called BIS. They have given standard for drinking water. If you are buying jewels, do you have BIS? Do you have BIS or not? Yes. Silver, gold, etc. They have BIS. Like that, water is also having BIS, Indian Standard, and another standard is WHO, which is called World Health Standard. For pH, how much should be there? TDS, now I hope that you can read. What do you mean by TDS? Total dissolved solid. Should be 500 or 600, like that. You have limits, alkalinity, dissolved oxygen, salinity, like that. You have the range. Within this range, if you have the water which is called safe for drinking purpose. The majority of Earth's fresh water is stored in glaciers and ice caps. Yes. Next one. Which of the following provides largest share of freshwater irrigation to the world? A, B, C, D. Groundwater. Yes. See, groundwater are the next highest source. Next thing. A country is considered to be water stressed when per capita water available falls below what? Water stress. I have told you two zones. One is water stress and water scarcity. What is water stress? A. Water scarcity is 1000. Water stress is 1700. Next thing. What is the permissible pH range of drinking water according to WHO and BIS? B is what? 6.5 to 8.5. Next thing. Excess fluoride in drinking water mainly cause fluoride. Dental and skeletal fluorosis. Next one. High nitrate, that is greater than 45 milligram per liter in drinking water, is responsible for blue baby syndrome. Next thing is the acceptable limit of total dissolved solids, TDS, in drinking water is, yes, 500 milligram per liter. Next thing, turbidity in drinking water is caused by D. D is called both suspended solids and microorganisms. Next thing, which heavy metal in drinking water is most commonly associated with cancer? Arsenic is A. Yes. Next thing, hardness in water is mainly due to calcium and magnesium salt. Yes.